AITA for unpacking my GF's towel. AITA for unpacking my girlfriend's towel. I, 31M, and my GF, 25F, have been dating for about 2 years. My GF has beautiful hair that seems a lot more low maintenance than most women I know. She doesn't use all 100 different hair products. Nor does she blow dry it. It honestly doesn't take her long to style her hair or anything. However, she always insists on using this special towel to dry her hair. She insists that she can't use any regular towel for her hair. She gets mad if I use her hair towel as a regular towel too. She says that the towel should only be used for hair. She even bought an extra one of these towels that she keeps in her drawer at my place. She also takes the towel with her when she goes on vacation. I usually don't mind it, since the towel doesn't take up much space, and it's better than listening to a hairdryer all the time. But it's a bit weird because I don't know anyone else who has a towel just for their hair. For Thanksgiving, we traveled to see my family. Before the trip, I asked my GF to leave her towel at home since we'll be staying at my parents' house. I didn't want my family to think she was weird or make fun of her. Since we planned to leave early in the morning, GF spent the night at my place. I noticed that she packed the towel she kept at my place in her suitcase. When she was asleep, I took the towel out. She didn't notice the towel was gone until after we got to my parents' house. I thought it was okay, and my GF didn't seem mad at all during the whole trip. However, when we got back at my place, my GF got into her car and drove off without saying goodbye. She texted me later saying she's mad at me because of that stupid towel and she needs some space. I keep calling and texting her, but she won't respond. My friends think she's being overly dramatic. But my GF isn't that type of person. Now I'm wondering if I messed up. AITA. YTA. First of all, it's really not that unusual for a woman to have a hair-drying towel. Regular towels are heavy and can be rough, and using them to dry hair can cause the strands of hair to break. If you have long hair and want to keep it healthy, using a smaller microfiber or cotton towel makes a big difference. I'm sure the women in your family have at least heard of this and wouldn't find it odd. But even if was a super weird thing, like a plush octopus that she feels the need to take with her wherever she goes, or whatever, it would have been shitty of you to take it out of the suitcase without telling her. That's just not an appropriate way to behave in a relationship. Hark! I hear the rage of another curly-haired girl like an eagle's cry across a canyon. YTA. She's not mad at you over a towel. She's justifiably mad that you're ignorant, uncaring about her likes and things. And much worse, ridiculously controlling. Did it never occur to you to ask why she uses that specific towel? Certain types of towels or t-shirts help us curly-haired girls air dry our hair to perfection. Her routine is the exact same as mine. It even has a name. Plopping. But no. Instead, you not only chose to feel some weird type of shame over a harmless hygiene tool you don't bother to understand, but then had the nerve to dispose of it in the most infantile way possible when it didn't even belong to you. What gives you the right to make unilateral decisions about her choices or her possessions? You are 31 years old. For Christ's sake, grow up. I hope she dumps you because she deserves way better. Yeah. YTA. Hair can be damaged by terry cloth, which is what towels are usually made out of. She probably had a microfiber or silk wrap. Why is this such a big deal to you that she uses a different kind of towel for her hair? Your family is not gonna care. Lol. Would they even see her use it? In most cases, using a hair drying towel is something that happens in the bathroom or in the bedroom. Before changing, you took it out in the dead of night, secretly, because you knew that she wouldn't like it and you didn't stop to think that that was an asshole move. Pro tip: if you have to do something in secrecy because you know it'll hurt or annoy the person you're doing it to, you're being an asshole and it's a bad idea. YTA, you said it didn't bother you and yet it does. Why are you embarrassed of her using a towel? Grow up, dude. Man facepalming. Why would your family see her after a shower? Do you all shower together? Who cares if she has a hair towel? YTA, because you decided you knew better and took her property out of her suitcase. She was mature enough not to freak out during the trip. You should do a full-on say anything to apologize. You are an and you know it. Otherwise you wouldn't have waited till the dead of night to unpack something that your girlfriend had specifically packed because you're so desperate for mommy and daddy's approval, I guess. You owe her an apology and she probably shouldn't trust you again. YTA. Info. What is wrong with you? YTA. Your girlfriend is super chill, so she didn't bring it up and ruin the whole weekend. However, she knows a red flag when she sees one. And her piecing out, asking for space, and then not texting you back is her way of letting you know she's about to dump you. YTA. You don't know anyone who has a towel for their hair? Really? It's really not unusual. If your family make fun of her because of that, then they're the weirdos. TBH. YTA. She packed that towel because she needed that towel. It's probably a microfiber towel. Then tend to help dry hair quickly, without blow drying, which can be damaging, especially if her hair is long or curly. It also helps reduce frizz. And if her hair is curly, to keep it in defined curls. Do some research on natural curly hair care. Many people with straighter hair also find these techniques work well. If you don't know why someone is doing something, ask. Or just let them do what they want. Don't mess up their routine just because you don't understand it. Of all the hills to die on, you picked a towel. In this case, the 100 hair products are replaced by a towel. And you took it away from her based on what your parent might think. So YTA and possibly single. YTA. I told my husband I got some special towels for my hair because I have naturally curly hair and I'm trying to take better care of it. Do you know what he said? Cool. I hope they help. That's the appropriate response for something that affects you 0%. YTA. You took her towel out of the suitcase without talking to her about it. The towel is obviously very important to her and her routine, and you took it upon yourself to sabotage her. Don't be surprised when she breaks up with you for this. If you really don't see how you're in the wrong here, you're blind. YTA. You're so insecure with your family you had to take the towel out? YTA. I promise you're the only one who cares this much about how someone chooses to dry their hair. YTA. Pretty easily. Having a hair towel isn't really weird to begin with, and either way, accepting the quirks of your partner is part of the deal. If you can't handle what your parents might think because she wants to use a specific towel for her hair, I can't imagine what is in store with all the inevitable actual challenges that tends to come with being in a serious relationship. YTA. Of course you are. How could you be anything else? You're embarrassed because your partner has a hair towel? Say that to yourself out loud. Really let it sink in. Your friends are wrong. Your girlfriend isn't being dramatic. She's trying to figure out what this bizarre act of yours means because, dude, it's bizarre. YTA, and your family too if they'd really make fun of her over a towel. Really? I'm assuming it's a microfiber type towel. It's much more gentle on hair. Less breakage. You had no right to unpack her towel. You sound super insecure about her using a specific towel for her hair. Really bizarre. I'd dump you. YTA. Why do you care that she has a hair towel? And why the fuck would family care if she had brought her own towel? But it's a bit weird because I don't know anyone else who has a towel just for their hair. Do you know what is weird? Using the same towel on your hair as you use to dry your ass and genitals. Fuck the towel. It's irrelevant. Everything is irrelevant next to the fact that you got up in the middle of the night to secretly take something important to your girlfriend out of her luggage. YTA. In addition to being a tremendous creep, you will never see her again. Nor should you.
If you enjoyed this video, please check out our playlists full of similar content. Epic Haircast is like doom scrolling for your ears. Please like, share, and subscribe.